Hi, you guys. I'm back with another part of my Italy travel process. I am working in my Citrus Twist Life Crafted album. If you haven't seen the first part of these processes, I will link it down below. But I'm basically doing a flowing scrapbook process video of just me creating my album from a trip I took to Italy in September of 2021. So I went with my mom for her birthday. Again, just a little bit of a recap. And we visited Lake Como, then we visited Tuscany, and then we visited Florence. So I am just going to continue just sort of jumping right back into where I am. Again, if you're not familiar with the first video, I'm not working like any sort of chronological way. I'm just kind of bouncing around the album. This is how I create mini albums and how I create albums when I'm not really recording them, but I thought I would show you guys this process and see if you guys enjoy it. So right now I'm working on a little spread of this super yummy restaurant that we went to on the first night. So we got into Tuscany pretty late. We drove in from where we were before and we were super hungry, and so we just stopped at this little hole in the wall restaurant, and they had two of my favorite things, one being ravioli and one being truffle, anything truffle basically, but this is truffle like spaghetti, or it's like tagliatelle or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I was so hungry and they both looked really good, so I got both and I did eat all of them. So I'm just adhering my little photo down using some really pretty kind of like rusted orangey red colored paper with a gold metallic grid. And in the little bottom pocket, I've added their business card. So I thought that was a cute little, I don't know, way of showing you where it was and a way of using that small card. Sorry if you hear noises behind me. My dog is laying here. He couldn't be too far for this. But yeah, I'm just working away on this layout, trying to get all the embellishments put on here. I'm spelling out yum with these letter stickers. And these are the ones that came in the Safe Travels sticker book from Simple Stories. And I really like them, except for that they're super, super thin. So it's hard to get them on there without ripping them, but also getting them on there like not crooked. So I'm going to go ahead and spell that out, and I add a few more embellishments to this page. I've really been enjoying using this Citrus Twist album. I think this is the first Citrus Twist album I've ever used. Yeah, this is the first album I ever made. I've since been working on a couple different ones that you guys will see coming up, but I really love this size. I think it's super fun. You can do a lot of interesting things with them, and there's like a handful of different page protector orientations, which I really like. I think that just keeps things interesting and gives you different like options and ways to think about creating a layout. But yeah, I think it's been really fun. I also think it's a really good size in terms of like the height and width and also how thick you can make them. I think it's just a really all around great album. So I definitely will be continuing it to do projects in here, especially for travel albums. I feel like it's the perfect album for travel. So yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of journaling, and that will finish off this little layout. And the next side is all about a ceramic studio that we kind of stumbled upon. So I have a background in ceramics. I majored in studio art in college with an emphasis in ceramics, and then I spent almost a year working in a ceramic studio as a manager. Um, so I am super, super involved and invested in ceramics. It's probably my favorite hobby other than scrapbooking, or like maybe they're tied. I love them both a lot. So we happen to be staying really close to this little ceramic studio. So we walked in and took a look and chatted with the studio owners. So it was a husband and wife, and they both worked and showed their work in this tiny little shop. The wife was not very friendly, which I thought was kind of interesting. She was working on her art while we were in there, but if I had a studio inside of a shop, I would expect people to like chat with me. And I think that a lot of art is making connections with people so they feel like a personal connection to the art. So I thought it was interesting that she wasn't very like interested in talking to anyone. And the husband was a little bit more friendly, but ceramicists are usually super chatty or like to share their process with you. And so I was kind of a little taken back that they were so uninterested in chatting with the public, especially in such like a touristy place where like your business comes from tourists. You'd think they'd be more like willing to talk. But that was okay. Their artwork was pretty. It was nice. I didn't buy anything, but it was cool to see ceramic stuff around and just get to like, get that little taste of ceramics in my life. So that was cool, and it was just fun part of this trip, so I wanted to just mention it in the album. So I added a little label behind their little business card, and then I just added the photo on the top, and we are on to the next one. So this is all about the gelato that we went and had while we were there. So it was like the place that was closest to where we were staying in the little town center, and it wasn't as good as the place that we went to in, where were we? In Como. I think I talked about this already. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But it wasn't as good as the place we went to in Como, but it was still good. And it was better than the other gelato place that was nearby. So I have a little photo of my 3 flavors, and I am just putting a little tag or a little label that says yum with this little puffy fruit sticker that I had no other way of using. So I thought it'd be a fun way to use it. And then I will add in the bottom 3x4 a little cutout of what is it called? The receipt. So it has some information on the other side. I put the business card, which is like a postcard kind of a thing, and then a little bit of journaling. And the next page is a photo of just the like town square and a glass of Prosecco. Oh, my voice just went away. A glass of Prosecco. And I am just flipping around. So when I work in an album like this, I pop around a lot and I go to and from wherever I want to go. So I'm all the way back at the beginning now, and I'm adding a little word label. What does it even say? On the go. So I'm just adding that onto there. So I'm like flipping through my supplies, and as I see things I'm excited about, I go ahead and work on them. So now we're all the way in the very, very beginning on the front cover, and I'm going to do something here. Oh, this tag. This tag ends up way further down in the album, like in the end of the album, on a full page photo. So it says, oh, the places you'll go, and it's just a little tag. And yeah, it ends up there, and I think I put a little bit of that blue twine on it. Yeah. So this is just a photo of Florence, which was our final stop on this little trip. And it's just a gorgeous photo of the canal. I don't know if you call that a canal. I would call that a canal. But I just loop that little blue and white baker's twine on there, and I will adhere the tag right onto the photo. I think it's a nice little way of adding some embellishment without overwhelming the photo or the spread, keeping it pretty simple. That is something else with these little albums, is when you're working in a small size, you definitely want to keep, or I like to keep things pretty simple because it can get crowded very quickly. So I'm just going to use some red line tape to adhere that down. But I would love to know if you guys have gone on any trips. This was a pretty big trip that we were able to pull off even in the midst of COVID. We were able to kind of go between like big spurs of people being sick. So we were able to be super careful, and it felt pretty safe, which is nice and important, obviously. So if you guys have gone on any trips, I would love to know where you've been going. Will you be documenting it? I love travel albums. Travel scrapbooking is probably my favorite thing to document and scrapbook. I think it's the most enjoyable to create, and it's also the most enjoyable to look back on for me. I really love it. I think that traveling is so fun, and it's so important to me, so being able to document it is super enjoyable and really special to me as well. So now I'm flipping back around and trying to decide which page I'm going to work on next. So we were there primarily because my mom's birthday was going to be happening. So her birthday is September 25th, like I have said. And these are photos from our dinner. So I'm picking a background paper, which is this pretty like floral situation, kind of like a darker earth tone floral. And I'm going to make that the background, and I have two 3x4 photos that I'm going to stick on top of that, and then the other photo is a full-size page. So a full-size page photo, like a full-size photo. I don't know why I can't, that doesn't sound right to me for some reason. But I have these two photos, so one is of us, and the other is of like my food and the view. So yeah, I'm just going to add this down, add a couple little labels, the date, and keep it pretty simple, but just a little something to kind of zhuzh it up. Off there you can't really see, but it is a little ticket. I'm kind of off outside of the screen. You can't see me. I'm off camera a little bit. That little tag or a little flag says documented. And then I think I end up adding a little one of those Tim Holtz metal tokens. You can see it right there. It says here and now. And I will tie a little bit of red baker's twine onto that. And then I add that to the bottom, but you guys can't see it because it's all off screen. So I'm using a little bit of my glue for my glue pen to adhere these down, and then I will stack up the labels and things behind and in front of the photo and get this guy all going. So this dinner was really nice. It was much more about the view and the ambiance than it was about the food. My food was really good, but my mom's was not, and the desserts were really not that good. But it was a really beautiful view, and I had some really yummy gnocchi. So, anyways, I'm stapling that down, and then I think, yeah, I use my Citrus Twist little tile stickers to spell out September 25th. I actually just do Sept, not September. And attach that guy down, so it's just her birthday. And I think that's all I do to this little page, besides the little token at the bottom. I don't know if I've done it yet because I was so far off camera. But now I'm off camera again, doing something else. Who knows what. I like do better keeping things. Oh, I was taking that little thing off because I stapled through and I needed to remove the staple. But I will add that back on. Anyways, I do a lot better in like one layout process when I'm trying to keep myself on screen, especially if I'm doing like a 12 by 12, because I know like where I put the paper down is where I need to keep it. But with these little albums where I'm like pulling things here and there and flipping around, I end up off camera, off screen kind of a lot. So I apologize for that. But yeah, we're just cruising right through it. I don't know if I have a part 3 for this process. I think I got a little burnt out from filming, so I ended up just working on it without filming it. There's not a super huge amount left, but anything else that happens that you guys haven't seen, I will show you in the final flip through. So you won't miss anything too much. But yeah, I think that might be it for this little process, but I will catch you guys in the next one, which might even be the final flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.